blew up. Hey everyone, I'm just wondering whether I should wait any longer for anyone to drop in, or shall I just start and make some kind of introduction? Hey Shoko, you are the first and only viewer apparently. So I guess since I'm not expecting anyone else except for you, I can talk a bit about what's going on. First of all, I realized today the main reason why people, why streamers place their microphone right in front of their face. That's because then you cannot hear the typing and clicking of keyboard and mouse. And right now I own a Zoom audio recorder now, and it's standing right there in front of my screen. And I suppose it's picking up my voice pretty well. But it's also picking up the keyboard and mouse that are right in front of that. So I guess I have to figure something out for next time. Also, yes, I'm noticing that in the stream on Twitch, everything looks distorted, scaled. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's supposed to. So let me check. Apparently, my laptop that I'm using to view the chat is showing the stream in 16:9, which it isn't. Not sure how to deal with it right now. Meanwhile, how is my audio and the music audio? Okay, thanks. So I cannot see any option for keeping the aspect ratio for Twitch, which is weird. Yeah, music should be subtle. This is a Silent Hill playlist, by the way, that I am listening to quite often recently. So is the... Maybe you couldn't tell because you've never seen it like I've seen it, but does the stream look... I mean, just look at my face. Does it look... I got a pretty long face. 16 by 9 is not what I'm... what I set my stream resolution to. I set it to the resolution of my monitor that I'm using right now, which... It looks normal, okay. That's weird. Maybe if I don't know, refresh. The screen resolution is 1920 by 1200. And maybe Twitch is like... possibly, yeah. Maybe Twitch is like only accepting, yeah, that. I'm not sure how to deal with that right now. Maybe, I mean I can show you. Oh wait, I need to close something before I show you that. Okay. Maybe if I open RPG Maker, you will notice, at least I would notice, that those squares aren't squares. Yeah, they're tiny rectangles. No distortion. Okay, maybe it's something else. I don't know. I mean, the difference is subtle, but okay, I'm the problem. Let's go with that. Yeah. By the way, I like that you spell the word subtle just as it's supposed to be said. Or so. Yeah. Okay, what can I say? The Deep A Devstream is back, unfortunately without Jenna. And for that reason, oh, I should be entering the Devstream voice channel in the Discord, because as you can see in the overlay, the voice channel Devstream is open to everyone. This is a little experiment I'm trying to make, and to be yeah, ambushed by random strangers coming into the voice channel and scaring me, and we'll see how that goes. As long as it's not being flooded with strangers or something, I guess we can do that. And yeah, maybe it's like spicing up the stream a little. So, what else can I say? It's been more than a year since the last stream right here. It's been July 2019, and yeah, it's been an exciting year for all of us, for me too. But the good thing is, I've made tons of progress on the game. So, in case anyone remembers, we've been on the planet of Bardos Lacuna when we stopped streaming, and we've been working on Tectum de Musca, I think. And after that, I created a ton of places, which I'm not going to show you right now, but I can go over it very shortly. So I created this Signimago, which is a town. Fort Gaia, which is actually where Ramirez had his not education, his training, maybe. I got my dictionary open, so in case I run out of words, I can go there very quickly. Then I created Toya, a city I guess I can show that very quickly. A city you're going to visit frequently. Union is what I'm working on right now, but it's a bit... I'm not going to show you what's happening there because it's pretty spoilerish. What's the right word for spoilerish? Is there any... what is the English term for those groups of words? Adjective. It sounds weird. So is there any adjective to spoilerish? Spoileron. No. If someone knows, please tell me. So this is for this planet, and then I created a whole new planet, which is Satori, which or whose world map looks like that, and it has some places. It has a swamp area, a prison, cave. Then Ramamore is a city, and more or less is another city. So, okay, I shouldn't say city because in cities there's usually people, and in all those cities there's not too many people yet. So, NPCs and side quests, etc., is something I have to worry about later. Okay, but actually, I want to leave those two planets behind and go to this place. Yeah, this is just the the parent map for the rest of this stuff. It's a gigantic ice plate, which is this is our universe map, not universe, solar system map. And just to give you a point of reference, this is where Lysaria, the first planet, is located, or was located for those who seen the last playthrough stream. This is, I think, this is Bardus Lacuna. And for Satori, we would fly all the way down there. So it's a pretty long trip, actually. In the Deep 8 novel, they spend like a whole week for their trip from there to there. But I guess in game you can do it in, I don't know, half a minute or so. Yeah, this is I don't know, what is this? I guess it's a sun, one of the suns. No, this is the sun. This is the sun. But Satori is located. Oh, it's down there. Now I see it. Yeah, this is Satori, and the place where I'm working on right now, and I want to work on with you guys, is up there, somewhere up there. It's going to be. It's not quite there yet. And that is a gigantic ice plate, which supposedly formed out of there was some weird noises outside, out of water in space and it formed to ice because the distance to all the suns, these are the 3 suns, OV1, OV2, and Glandus. Don't translate that in the Latin translator. And let's make some dots on a grid and tell viewers those are stars. They are stars, actually. I can prove it. Yeah, and there's this ice plate which formed due to the distance to those stars. So it's just not warm enough up there, and there that's why it occurred. But this is a pretty hypothetical universe or solar system anyways, because nothing is really spinning, you know? Just the moons, like you have like the moons of certain planets. What do we have here? Not sure if I can show that right now. Maybe I can show. Probably some kind of scene is going to start right now. And why is it? Yeah, it's Barbatus in space. And this one has no moons yet. Where's one of the others? There is one. Oh yeah, that's the forest planet you crash on after being on Lysaria. But this forest planet actually has a moon that is orbiting around it, but the planet itself is of course not orbiting because, yeah, it's a bit more convenient like that to play. Otherwise, you would have to search for the planets all the time, because you'd never know where they would be at any given moment. Yeah, and there's the space taxi activated actually. And there's a yeah. There's one of the asteroid belts. Oh, and that's a good transition I can derive from that right now, because what we're working on actually has to do with the asteroid belt too. Oh yeah, the good old poo trail. So, okay, I don't want to show you too much of this because it's super secret. I should turn off full screen. Yeah, actually we're on the ice plate at a place named Schussheim, and you can see in the background the asteroid belt is oh my god, it's moving right there, you can see it. Yeah, and we are trying to get through the asteroid belt because we have a certain goal. And yeah, you can see I implemented snow footsteps, and as you can probably tell, these are not having the right color yet, and the reason for that is that actually Gabri fucked something up when updating the player. So right now I cannot change the saturation of sprites. Yeah, these, like, they're way too saturated right now, and I have to fix that as soon as Gabri fixes the player. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, we want to go right here, This is a pretty big map I started working on, and I want to keep this the topic of the upcoming streams, and work out pretty much everything with you guys together, from the gameplay to the mapping to, I don't know, possible hidden panties, maybe. I mean, I had this crazy idea of like making a panty hidden in an ice cube or something, because there's pretty much no civilization out here. Yeah, and without civilization there's no panties. At least that's what I would conclude. Yeah, maybe you have some ideas, I don't know. I found the streams that we had where we like created stuff together, like for instance the worm enemy thing, the sandworm thing. I found those very, very exciting, and yeah, it would be nice to repeat that at some point. Oh yeah, and of course we have to create enemies for this area too. So you can make some notes already if any ideas pop into your mind. Yeah, but first I wanna... Oh yeah, creating the Wiener Worm. I actually forgot this name. I'm surprised you still got it. That was amazing. That was great. And I'm really excited of how this enemy turned out in the end. So... Oh yeah, shame on me for forgetting. So just to help you to connect some dots, I want to show you a little clip that I already posted in the Discord, but probably not everyone watching the stream has seen it. So it's the building that we just saw on that map. They have like developed a certain, let's call it, mechanism where they shoot people through the asteroid belt, and it works in a way that there's a computer calculating all the asteroids in the belt and is looking for holes, and then it shoots these capsules. And of course our party is in the capsules, although I cannot really talk about who's in the party right now. That would probably spoil you a little bit too much. And yeah, we, as with we I mean the party, are of course using this totally convenient method of transportation, and then this is happening. Yeah. So, of course, the capsules are being miscalculated, discalculated, something like that. And two of them at least crash. Maybe there's more, or maybe there's only two characters. I don't know. I have no idea. And yeah, they crash. And then, okay, one thing I have to tell you actually is that we're taking over control of Barbatus right here. And what I created for this map already is a pyramid. So this squarey thing there is a pyramid. and sabers standing around here, but actually, oh, I shouldn't talk about sabers. Actually, that could be a problem. Yeah, I've created this pyramid. And I kind of lied when I said there's no civilization at this place. Apparently there was some civilization, according to this pyramid standing here. But I haven't really thought about what civilization and what they were doing here, and now they actually came here at all. Shoko, could you do me a favor and look whether the stream link was posted on Twitter, because I used an automation of Streamlabs that is apparently able to do that for me, but I don't trust it right now. Yeah. This is the pyramid. And it's actually we are going to enter that later. But yeah, I'm getting rid of sabers right now. Actually, that's just for... I just tested where he could land later in the game. Okay. So, yeah, by the way, okay, thanks. By the way, I'm running this on a new computer right now that is much more powerful than my ancient laptop, and I guess that's running a bit better than before. Also, I could probably even work in Blender if that is necessary. Or if I find a fitting topic for the stream. Yeah, because the PC is not like high end, but it's reasonably good. Yeah, it's better than the laptop potato, but still, yeah, it's sufficient. Although I'm still, because most of my, not most, but a reasonable part of my work on the game is happening not at home, therefore I still use the laptop mostly. And it's quite sufficient for this either. So right now I talked like half an hour and worked nothing, so let's get into it. If you have any questions, suggestions, let me know. So what I want to work on first of all is actually a grenade launching system for the map. That's gonna be one of the main gameplay elements for the map. And yeah, as you probably know, Barbatus has his awesome weapon called the submarine gun. That's the name someone, I think Jana came up with that. I don't remember. Maybe was it me? I don't know. He has his submarine gun because it looks like a sub. Oh yeah, I think Shoko said it looks like a submarine, and then I called it the submarine gun. That's probably how that happened. So yeah, and one of the main gameplay elements for this map is supposed to be Barbatus shooting grenades to move on, and that's of course a bit tricky to do in RPG Maker, at least if you want that to look reasonably good or whatever. So that's what we are starting to implement. Actually, to be fair, I started already. And I made a test on how the collision could work for this, and I came up with this. That is all just super provisional right now. I just wanted to see whether that actually works how I imagined it, because right now I think in programming you would say return. I return the terrain ID of the tile that the grenade is currently on, and then I decide if this tile is to be collided with or not. And as you can see, this one right there is colliding, and if I shoot to the side, then it's not colliding. But yeah. I've done it just in one direction and just tested it with that one tile. So that's where I am right now. By the way, if you have any music wishes for this or upcoming stream, I'd rather actually download that stuff and then play it on the stream. Okay, honestly, I just was too lazy to mess with Nightbot for this stream. Maybe I'll do it. I'll do it for the next one. But the thing that annoys me about it is that you cannot play stuff that is longer than 10 minutes. What's your opinion? Is Nightbot a good idea or not? Oh, I broke it. I cannot shoot anymore. Yeah, so I want to explain very shortly how this works right now, because yeah, maybe that's interesting for some people. I don't know. Let me know if I'm going into too much detail right here. So basically, this is a parallel process that is currently on the map to test it, but it's probably going to be put into a common event later. So basically you have the key input, you have 7, which is shift key as the key input. So with shift you shoot your grenade, and then the grenade is being spawned at the position of the player. Okay, you keep it to me for now. I'm afraid I would mostly play rather sad music, because this right now is a Silent Hill ambient soundtrack kind of thing. But I don't know if a lot of people would dig that. Yeah, so I got this, and as soon as sad is all we get, yeah. And as soon as the grenade is spawned, the grenade's collision parallel process is being activated. And what that does, it's moving the sprite, currently only in one direction, obviously. So it's moving the sprite down 8 pixels at a time of 50 milliseconds. And after it has moved, I should do that before the movement, but it doesn't really matter for now. So after it has moved, I'm getting the position of the sprite, which is actually the most awesome feature that Gabri added to the sprite plugin stuff. Meanwhile, a few months ago, and it's just so awesome for doing like particle effects or etc. And without this, I'm not quite sure how I would be able to realize this at all. So I need the position of the sprite, and then I divide it by 16, and that's how I get the current tile. And what I have to do then is teleport this event to the tile the sprite is currently on, and then get the terrain ID of the event, because of course the sprite plugin doesn't support a command like get sprite terrain, which would be necessary for anyone who's making I don't know, a game in real professional and not retarded RPG Maker circumstances. Yeah, I can show you something funny. Actually, if I set the graphics of this collision event to something and not transparent, then we can see, guess what? It's moving along with the grenade. Yeah. Oh, actually right now Barbatus can run faster than the grenade is actually moving. I might have to fix that, possibly. Yeah, let's set it to transparent again, and maybe increase the movement to, I don't know, 12 pixels, possibly. See how fast that is. Yeah, it's at least faster than Barbatus is. Although I want to see whether it's it looks a bit laggy. I'm not sure though. Yeah, problem is it's if I shoot down there, it's probably never going to be stopped, because it only stops right now if it's colliding. I'm not sure. Is that looking laggy? Oops. Oh no. I hate that. Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to have shift as the shooting button. But I can't really think of another button, at least on the keyboard. I mean, you could set it to 1 or even 0. I don't know, or escape. Shoot with escape, yeah. So, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna start with? There's so much to work on, actually. Maybe let's. Yeah, the first thing I wanna do is have the grenade disappear when it's too far away from the hero, because I'm actually too lazy to program multiple instances of the grenade launching, so you will only be able to launch one at a time. Meaning, right now, if the if I shoot down, I shouldn't point. If I shoot down there towards the end of the map, I can probably let's test it real quick. I can probably only shoot again when it has actually reached the end of the map, which might take a few seconds, and of course the player wouldn't know what's going on. Oh, shut up. Yeah, it takes very long. So I need to figure this out somehow. And I guess the easiest way to do this is comparing the hero position with the event position. Let me check, where can I get... Usually I take those comparison events from somewhere, not here, from some random map. So let's go maybe, I don't know, maybe here. Yeah, something like that. That's what I need. Okay, I got grenade X and Y, and so I guess I can just, yeah, just subtract those hero variables, no, subtract the grenade variables from the hero variables, I guess. So is the music audible at all? Because I think it's pretty quiet in my ears right now, but it's probably... I pulled it down quite a bit, so... not sure. Yeah, so I'm basically subtracting the grenade variables from the hero variables, and then I can leave it like that. In case the hero variables are negative, I multiply them with -1, and then I can set my range or my distance from the hero that I want to have when the grenade is being turned off. And I guess what makes sense for that is let me think, what is the size of the minimum map size is 20, so I need like, let's go for 12 maybe. I guess when I set it to 12, the grenade should be should be gone. I need to turn down the heating because it's getting kind of warm right now. And then I turn off the grenade. Yeah. I don't think I need else cases right here. Yeah. Let's test it. Okay, that didn't work. Why? Why is it doing that? It's so convenient to be able to maximize those editor windows. From this point right now, I totally not understand how I was ever able to work in those tiny little windows, and especially without colors, without different colored commands. Does not compute. Okay, why is it only going one tile? So apparently this condition is activated for some reason. Okay, let me just look at the concerning variables at the point where they are being called, which would be 2319, 2319, and 20. So basically, yeah, I'm getting displayed the distance from the hero, which is 0. Okay. Wait. Oh, I have to... Yeah. I have to select greater, not less than, because for most cases I'm using this, I wanna have like a range that the hero is coming close to, and when he's within that range or area, something is activated. For instance, the action A. And now I need greater because I want to check if it's outside the hero's range. If that makes sense. I mean, I cannot follow it anymore, but... Okay, can I deactivate that somehow? Is it deactivated now? Apparently, great. Probably, I should probably use a different value for Y and X, because 12 tiles down from here, that's way outside the screen in comparison to shooting to the left or to the right. Huh. I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like it's actually working right now. Yeah. It stopped. It still stopped on the that wall cliff tile thing. So let's have a look. So apparently this is not being activated. Where's the mistake? Let me just check if it is really not being activated. Yep. Okay. So a good idea to know where your script is actually going to and where not is throw in a message and you'll know. Okay, I shouldn't have deleted those variables too quickly. Oops. Because now I have to do it again. Okay, 0, 1, 1. Oh, okay, I have to, of course I have to do... I wanted to do that anyways, but yeah, now I know why I have to do it. I have to use separate separate conditions. So, okay, the vertical size of a map or of the screen is 15 tiles. So I guess with 8, the grenade should be gone, and let's use 11 for X. Okay, so now we can check really closely whether the event is being turned off and when it's being turned off. Because we can see the distance increasing, and there it's being turned off, and I can shoot again. Great. Sup bro, just saw your post on Reddit. Hope that verifies that spam works. Hope that verifies that spam works. I don't understand, but yeah, welcome. I'm working on a snow map, and right now on a gameplay element where this guy can shoot grenades. It helps to let people know. Okay, I will proceed doing that next week. Thanks. Oh my god, I heard a follow alert. Do we see some particles now? We don't. Yes, we do. Oh my god. Thanks. oh my god. I haven't streamed in like 14 months and I'm seeing this alert for the first time again. And I didn't remember that it said, is a party girl now. Yeah, that's just like a pun, I guess, that we had last year when I always said particles, and someone said it sounded like party girls. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on this grenade launching system, which is where the grenades are supposed to collide with the environment and shit. And what I implemented right now is that grenades are being deleted when they are out of screen. So when they reach tile 8, which is right now. Yeah, and that message is confirming that it's being deleted. Okay, let's maybe test the different direction. So adding a conditional. So Chris, are you yourself using RPG Maker? Are you a developer or just a player? And what country are you from? Let us know. I'm from Germany, by the way. Okay, nice. Yeah, so I'm actually using a bit of a what's the word? Not advanced, modified version of RPG Maker 2003. As you can see here, I got those sprite commands. Yeah, it's easy RPG. I got and I got some special commands in there that the Easy RPG Dev Gabri programmed for me and derived from DynRPG plugins. Okay, let's do the left direction. So you have any projects out, Chris? And let us know your name on rpgmaker.net, then I might check you out, you and your projects, after the stream has finished. Okay, going left, -12, yeah, should work. Just did 2 game jams with Vagabond Dog, but I'll start sharing something soon. I stream development here and there. Oh, you stream it? Then let us know your Twitch, maybe. Oh, by the way, is the keyboard and mouse too annoying? I have to check in the stream after we're done, but yeah, I already mentioned I have to figure out some solution for that. Okay, grenade is flying. 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's gone. Nice. Okay, let's check that without the messages. I started streaming to get more focus on my project, but then I put more focus into streaming. Okay. So you not only stream development for, but also gaming, or what? Yeah, that kind of works. I play games and try to save weekends for game dev. I mean, you play games the whole week and do development on weekends? Okay. It collides. It collides. I can confirm collision. Yeah. Oh, what? What the heck was that? What did you do, grenade? Okay. Oh, I'm seeing I've got some lovely shadows on my what is it called? A photo screen thing diffuser. Yeah. The problem is, and I might have to find some kind of solution for this, but the problem is with this time of day, the sun is like smashing through those windows right next to me. And sun is smashing, what the fuck? And I have to figure out a solution for it. For actually being able to work at this time. So I got this diffuser right behind me, so you can't see like the whole content of my living room. Yeah, but maybe I can figure something out, so I have to not close the windows like that. Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, so I thought I might have to. A problem I was already seeing is that how do I figure out when the bullets are reaching the end of the map? So I thought, yeah, maybe I could, or I would have to make a separate snow tile for the edges, and then like include that in the collision. But apparently it works without that. I mean, not perfect maybe, but reasonably good. Okay, what the fuck? Why? Why is it... Wait, oh, I know why. I haven't... Oh, I have. It is bound... It is bound to the map. So why is it moving with the map? That's weird. Okay, let's call this G for G. Get position G. Why move by? I'm confused. Why is it moving with the screen? Which it is apparently. Oops. Oh wait. Ah, I see. Ah, yeah. It's because I moved in the direction of the hero. So it's checking every every iteration of this script. It's checking the hero direction, then it's refreshing the direction. Okay. I guess that means I have to... What's the easiest way to fix that? Oh yeah, so by the way, to prevent the sun actually shining on my screen, so screen, yeah, on my screen, and me being unable to work, I will start the stream at 2 p.m. every Wednesday. And it's not perfect, but it's reasonably okay. So it's probably pretty early in the States right now. Is it, Chris? Probably very early, like, okay, depending on where you live, of course. $9 a.m. East Coast, yeah, that means it's even later, even earlier West Coast, right? And I know that my face is kind of dark right now. I'm not sure how to fix that. I can't open the, what's it called? Roller blind? What? Roll up curtain, roll down window shade. Okay, that's that sounds weird. But I can open it up a bit, I guess. That will brighten me up. Okay, the stream is kind of delayed there. Blinds, yeah, I would probably have referred to it just as blinds. Okay, it's a bit too bright. Yeah, I'm thinking of having another diffuser thing in front of the window too. That might create a nice lighting situation. Saxonian English is the best after all. Yeah. So, what was I gonna do? Yeah, correct the direction. Yeah, it's not optimal. Doesn't keep the sun out. Worst death ever. 1 out of 5 stars. Yeah. Probably seeing someone stream with sunlight anywhere near them is probably, I don't know, it's a devil's work or something. But I am Jesus. I am. It's only like half an hour and then the sun is gone and then then I probably have to turn on the lights, which I don't really have a plan for. How to set this up, because I don't have any light right next to me or something. Yeah, it's all totally worked out. With the lighting like that, it's like totally emphasizing my mustache, I feel like, at least when I look at the stream. Okay, let's fix the direction. So I'm going to throw this in here and oh wait, I don't need this. Don't need those conditionals because I have grenade direction, Granate direction. Yeah, perfect. I love to name variables. It's the funnest thing. So player direction. Yeah, I just never remember what number is what direction for this option. But yeah, that's what I can do right now. So I transform those into variable conditions. Not greater, dude. Call to. Okay, and now I have to find out what is what. I guess I can just, I don't know. Shoot and take a look at the variables. Okay, down is 2. I guess it's 4, 3, 2, 1 from starting from up. Up, right, down, left. No. What? Oh, okay, I cannot shoot in this direction, apparently. What? Okay, something's broken again. Doesn't keep the sunset out. Okay, what's that? Four. What? Yeah, it does. That's how I remembered it. It doesn't make any sense. So down is 2, left is 4. And up is... What? Oh yeah, it's 2, 4, 6, 8. Meaning right is 6, right? Yeah, I think so. Like, why? Okay, hopefully I remember this correctly. Whatever, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so down is... What did I say? Down is 2, right? Left is 4. Six is right. I guess I have to do something about the sun. I'd rather have a dark face right now. Okay. Should work. Kind of. 8 is up. Okay, grenade should be flying in all directions now. And yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to delete the sprite when the script is being stopped. By the way, I don't know why this track is in this playlist. I have no idea. Doesn't really fit, in my opinion. Yeah, looks good. Obviously, it's going to get an animation later. But I haven't really pixeled the poses for that. Maybe we'll do that later. Okay, that's pretty good. That's working. So let's delete these sprites. And it's leaving the screen. Whoops. Oh, and something else I can do is set the direction. Okay, I guess I have to... damn it. Wait. How do I do this? So maybe I have to take this and put it in the other event. No. Maybe, maybe I could do something very clever, or maybe not. No, I can't. It's too complicated, and I tend to be lazy when it comes to very clever programming solutions that you could make up. But what I can do is copy paste the direction stuff and then setting the direction right here. I just have to, yeah. I just need four conditional branches again. And I don't care. Oh, it's pretty loud when I put my glass down, is it? Yeah. Maybe I could like put my mic somewhere on the shelf right here. I'm not sure yet, but I will find a solution, certainly. Okay, let's set the directions. So 2 was down, right? So the standard direction the grenade is facing is left. So for left, what was left? Left was 4. Okay, I can just keep it at 100 for this. And for down, I have to set it to, oh my god, plus or minus 90. I'm just guessing it's plus. Let's try it. What? Oh, I changed. I changed the scale. Great. Okay, yeah, of course the standard angle is 0. And I guess I have to, yeah, I think positive numbers are counterclockwise for some reason. I don't know. Oops. Of course it was wrong. Of course. So I have to set it to I have to set it to minus 90, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. I'm bringing up the party girls for a second just to, I don't know, to not let you see what music I have to choose from. Of course, I totally bought all that music. What else do we have here? I feel like the Tomb Raider Legend soundtrack is very chill in a way. Maybe let's go with that. Okay. Party girls, goodbye. Let's go back. And fix the other angles. Okay, 6 is right? So I need, doesn't really matter, 180 or minus 180. And then I guess I can go with 90. Yeah, it was 90. What was wrong on 2 has to be right for 8. That's an old farmer's rule or something. Okay, the lighting of the grenades doesn't really fit like that. Maybe I have to, yeah, I guess I have to create another version of the grenades. And I guess we'll do that right now. I need to be gotta be careful not showing anything you shouldn't see. I mean, I'm right now I'm using screen recording and record the whole screen because I remember it being pretty annoying choosing all the windows, etc. And I'm not sure how I could manage that any other way, because you know, I don't want to mess with Streamlabs all the time during streaming. But I also don't want to show you everything that I got in my game folders whatsoever. So, oops, maybe I have to, I don't know, find a different solution for that. Okay, where is... For instance, you are not supposed to know what is in this folder. Oops. Yeah, so I need a bit more universal lighting for that, maybe. Universal lighting? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Best folder. Yeah, I actually created some new ones. Some interesting ones, maybe. Yeah, that's... I hate those kind of whoops, works where you have like minimal space and still have to figure out something that is like persuasive. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, convincing. I guess I don't know why, but convincing sounds more fitting to me. So I don't mind you seeing like my browser, and like when I look up words, it's not like it's embarrassing or anything. you can learn some German words too there. But yeah, there might be some stuff that I don't want you to see, especially game spoiler stuff. Yeah. So for this, I'm really not sure how to approach this right now. I guess there could be like a light source from top and one from the bottom, which would make it look something like that. And actually those bullets or grenades are quite shiny, so I would have a decent highlight on them. Maybe something like that, but I mean, pixel art is like, on the one hand it's pretty convenient because you don't have to like be super precise sometimes, and you don't have to, it takes very few pixels to create something like, I don't know, a person or whatever. But sometimes the space you get to work is just so limited that it's quite annoying. But I guess that works somehow. It's moving. No one's looking that closely at it. I might actually add some kind of particle effect to it. That could be fun. Whoops. Oh. Let's turn the view to lists. Turn this to list too. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked when talking about the pyramid. So I wanted to point out that maybe if there was some ancient civilization sometimes here on this ice plate, then maybe they had like panties too, you know? You never know. Did Egyptians wear panties? I mean, these weren't Egyptians, of course, because the game is not playing in the real world, but just a question of interest. Actually, the Tomb Raider Legend soundtrack is a pretty good choice because it's reasonably positive too. I actually recently downloaded the original Silent Hill soundtrack, and I expected it to sound a bit like the ambient chill soundtrack or version that we just heard about. Not about that we just heard. But I was mistaking a little bit there because it's just pure destruction. It's like walking through a loud factory without any any ear protection and hearing all kinds of weird sounds that scare you. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, it looks all right. I mean, what most games do to have stuff like pop out from the environment is give it an outline, which I don't do mostly, but in this case I tried to make it shinier to make it more realistic, but I think in this case it's actually counterproductive because it is, yeah, barely visible or distinguishable from the environment. But what I can try, hey, why don't you, oh, I don't have my shortcuts here on this computer that I have on my laptop. So in GIMP it's a bit annoying, or maybe it's not annoying, it's probably for a reason, but sometimes it annoys me that you cannot just drag stuff around that you selected, so you have to make it floating What is it? Shift control. Oh, hi Marco Sim, what's up? Shift control L? That's kind of complicated, is it? Okay. So maybe... Oh, thanks for the follow. You just spawned some party girls. Congrats. Yeah, that looks weird, but maybe it's a better solution. So this way I'm assuming that there's a light source coming from, well, depending on what direction you're shooting. Yeah, maybe I should go with this. Or maybe not. It all looks terrible in a way. So, where are you from, Marco? And how did you find your way into the stream? Let us know. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. Yep. Yeah, so that's why I'm mainly focusing on the grenade being distinguishable from the environment. You can actually run after that quite a bit. Run after? Run behind it? Let me see. Oh yeah, I think I can open the, the blinds now, because the sun has... sun has gone down. Sun has set. I don't know. Sun is gone. Yeah, that looks alright. Hey, hello to Brazil. How you doing? Are you a player of RPG Maker games, or a developer, maybe even? Wait. Why is it not being deleted when it's... Oh, I set that only for... Yeah, for when it's outside the screen, not for... Not for that. Maybe... let me think. I need to test something. So I don't have to use this or copy this this command into every conditional branch. I'm gonna be creating a label. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. And I'm also having this turned off there. And if those conditions meet, I'm not turning off the event, but I'm jumping to the label. That's probably a good idea. By the way, how do you guys like the overlay? I wasn't exactly sure whether that was, I don't know, appropriate or too noisy. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I jumped to the label right there. It's minimalist. Oh, you think it's minimalistic? Okay. I mean, there's more even more minimalistic layouts than this. Some people just have like the screen they're working on and their face somewhere in a corner, you know? I mean, it works. Most important is the content and the quality of your mic and stuff like that. Okay, so they all jump to the same label, and therefore I need this command, those two commands, only once in the entire script. That sounds good to me. And it's working. Cool. Okay, let's give this some spice and add an explosion. We all like explosions, don't we? And I mean, this script is only working because of the, or mainly because of the sprite plugin of the EasyRPG player, but there's some specific advantage to the picture command of the RPG Maker, which I'm going to show you right now. Just need to get my explosion from somewhere where I already used it. Let me see. Grenade. Where is that fucking grenade animation? Oh, I think I know where it is. Got some funny enemy names right there. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, there is the explosion happening. Let's set that to, I don't know, some random layer, or let's set it to 100. I don't care. And I think the grenade is on layer above events, same level. Yeah, I think it's on that. Right? Layer 3 and... oh, that's on layer 4 actually. Okay. I'm not sure if that's the right one because I want it to... I got some gigantic trees on this chipset. So some gigantic, what's that type of tree called? Evergreen. I guess Bob Ross would refer to it as an evergreen. Good old evergreen tree. And I want them to be pretty much underneath those trees. So I guess I can test that right now. Oops. Yeah, it collided with the environment and you could already see the explosion there. Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's because the tree is actually above Hero, so it's working. It seems to be the right layer, yeah. So above tileset above player. Yeah, I think that's right. We'll see. Okay, and guess I have to get the sprite position again for this, and then just display that the grenade coordinates. Yeah, that should be working. Or maybe not. Maybe it's... Oh, there could be a problem with... with how the map binding of the picture function works. Scroll with map? I'm not sure, dude. Because right now it's not being displayed anywhere near me. Oh. There it was. Okay. Somehow the internal, the picture binding works weird. I never understand it, and usually I move on to something else then. But maybe I can figure it out. I guess it's time to learn something. Let me think. So if I do not, if I'm not having it scroll with map, then where is it fucking showing that? I don't get it. Okay, I'm trying something different. I'm trying to get coordinates of this event. And then set it to scroll with map. This could work. And it doesn't. Okay, so it's being displayed always in the top corner for some reason. What are the actual variables then? Oh, it's 0. Okay. What? Why is it 0? Of course it's being displayed there. Oh, I'm dividing it. Haha. Funny. Possibly this works now. Yes. And it's not moving with the screen. Cool. I mean, it's it's a little bit displaced, I feel like. Yeah, it has to move up and to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Post 1 if you know what this is referring to. Back and to the left. What exactly are you colliding with there? What? I mean, of course you have, like, if I'm shooting at the tree like that. Actually, it's supposed to collide with the stem, log. Baumstamm. Trunk. Yeah, the tree trunk. It's another word I should have known from Bob Ross. Okay, I actually have my... Oh, I just realized something. Yeah, I actually need another snow tile because I want it to collide with the tree, yet the tree is upper layer and I cannot apply terrain IDs to upper layer stuff. So I have to create another snow tile that I put under this. Yeah. Okay. Good. But before that, I want to do something else. I wanna because right now the explosion is appearing also when the grenade is out of screen. See? And of course it doesn't make any sense. So I need another label. Label 89. That was probably loud, was it? And when, yeah, for all the collisions with the environment, it's jumping to label 99. But if it's out of screen, it's jumping to label 89. So this way, there's no explosion. Great. Okay, I think we're having a short break right now. Let's say about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to continue with changing the position of the explosion and adding maybe some animations to the grenade shooting. Yeah, and stream will continue until, I don't know, 5 to 6 p.m., something like that. So I see you in a minute. Well, hey there, welcome back. I just had to finish chewing. I didn't want you to hear that. And I indeed got a cup of something, coffee, yeah. Hey, Peter Applejack, the break is over, yes. Welcome. What's up, man? Or girl? Or something else? I guess if someone's nick is called Peter, it's safe to say it's a man, but I don't really care. I just got trapped in that. How can I title this? A gender correct. I don't know, frame. Oh, thanks. Yeah, assuming genders is a crime by now. Apparently, not digging that too much. Oh yeah, I should remove. I should probably remove the break stuff. The break stuff. What are we thinking about when we hear break stuff? There's only one right answer. It's been a while since you've seen someone use that. Yeah, it's not a very convenient tool by now, but well, I started making my game in it in 2005, and here we are. Hopefully finishing it next year and releasing it on Steam. But it has some restrictions. My English is pretty rusty. Constraints, yes. That's what I was looking for. Yes, it's quite devotion, not to say that's madness. I think that's the right quote, English quote from 300, is it? Where the guy is pushing the other guy into the hole. Yeah, I speak Deutsch. I can. But this is a global stream, so we have to talk in a global language. Oh yeah, I think what's it called? Der Gesandte von Xerxes. He's saying that's madness. Das ist Wahnsinn. Wahnsinn? Das ist Sparta. Yeah. That's that, and yeah, we are continuing with the grenade collision script, and I wanted to correct the position of the explosion, so let's do that. Let's go for -10 maybe right now. Let's see how that looks. No. I mean, the thing is, the position of the grenade is going to be changed when I implement the actual weapon, the submarine gun. So I'm not sure whether I should adjust. I'm not sure what the influence of that will be when yeah. Anyway, I probably should do the gun pose first. Maybe I'd even have to adjust all 4 directions for the explosion. I don't know. Yeah, so let's do that. How do you acquire sound effects? What do you mean acquire? You mean where I get sound effects to use them in the game? Okay, sound effects actually. A great part of the sound effects I'm using in game I've recorded myself, but I've been there was like this big giveaway of sound effects from this one site, and they handed out huge libraries for free. I guess they did that every year at some point. Have to look it up. Let me just quickly check what was their name. Where do I have that? License, blend swap, sound effects licensing. Yeah, maybe. So I got this huge library, and now and then I'm using sounds from that by now too. So maybe if you type in Sonos Game Audio or GDC bundle, you'll find something. I don't know if those links are still active, or if they had another giveaway this year. I don't know. It was like 3 or 4 years ago when I checked that. Have to check it again. Yeah. But that's pretty much what I do. Yeah, so I have to create some new poses for Barbatus. Every year when it's Game Developer Conference, Sonos gives away like 30 gigabytes of sounds. I'm asking because there is one freeware tool that I discovered and love to point other RPGM devs to, and it allows you to generate 8-bitish sound effects on the spot with presets and stuff. It's so handy. Okay, thanks for the tip. Okay, I have to check all those links when the stream is over. Yeah, but thanks, Peter. But does it... Can you only make like 8-bit sounds with it, or also like, I don't know, how many bits does a normal sound effect have? I don't know. Yeah, and thanks Oishi or Shoko, I guess I call you Shoko, I'm never too sure about that, for the link. Yeah, okay, it's mainly 8-bit, but I'm usually not using 8-bit sounds for this one. Okay, I call you Shoko, yeah. Shoko's always good. You're probably wondering, yeah, you probably didn't notice by now, but you're probably wondering what the fuck is this pose? And I cannot tell you, I'm sorry. In celebration of GDC 2020, we are giving away 50 gigabits of high quality sound effects from our catalog. Everything is royalty free and commercially usable. No attribution is required. Yeah, I actually... No, this is not the protagonist, it's... but it's a main character. I actually downloaded... Okay, 50 gigabits is pretty big. I have to look that up, but I guess when I downloaded the bundle, it was like 10 gigabits at the least. Gigabytes. Okay, gigabytes. I'm sorry. And it took ages for me to sort out all the sound effects, because I have a sound library with like different folders and different types of sound effects, and sorting all that stuff out is like it takes a while, you know. If you use the search engine or your favor, you can find the links back to 2015 or so. Yeah, I think in the bundles they include previous years as well. By the way, Peter, is the tool you mentioned, is it free? Maybe you mentioned that already, but I don't remember. Okay, let's start with the pose. So I guess easiest would be the one of the side poses. Let me think, can I... yeah. Barbatus is... I guess he's mirrorable as spiegelbar. Mirror... is that a word? Spiegelbar. No, it's not. Mirrorable. Okay, it's not a word. I'm sorry. I made it up. Keep doing that. Okay, let's maybe go over here and create another layer. I like to do that when I start pixeling in documents like that, because sometimes when you're on the same layer you mess something up and save it, and then it's, yeah, it's fucked. Okay, let me think. Oh, where's this weapon? Should be somewhere here. Yeah, right there. So this is the battle pose, and I don't want to use... oh well, maybe I'll be lazy. There's a good chance of me being lazy. Then I would just use the battle pose. Huh. It's probably a good idea. Not just for being lazy, but also because it's... oh, yeah. That's the disadvantage of using another layer. You need to remember that you're using another layer and go back to the previous layer and get your stuff that you want to work with from there. The only thing I want to check, because Barbatus's char set is in a tall char set, which is, by the way, supported by the Easy RPG player. And one cell is 40 by 50 pixels. I typed that into the file name. So if I would create something like this, I could see the size of the cells. So 2 of those is one cell. That's pretty much one cell. I just want to see where the middle of it is. And yeah, so the problematic thing right now is that it almost doesn't fit in there. It hardly fits in there. I know. I know the solution to this. So if I would, okay, I need to change the shortcut of of this command, floating, make selection floating, because it's Shift Control L, but on my laptop I set it to just V, so I just have to press V and my selection is floating. So if I select something, I don't have to press 3 buttons in order to just like move it around. I just can press 1 button and there you go. This is way more convenient. Okay, selection, floating, exactly, V. And also, let me see, do I already have like, whoops, no I don't. The other thing I want to have is increasing the size of my brush by pressing 1 or 2. Yeah, right now that's changing the perspective, or the zoom. What is it called? Zoom? Scaling? Zoom? I don't know. But I wanted to change the brush size. Where is it? Tools, I guess. Tool size. It's right now on the, what are these called, brackets or so? Tool size decrease by 1. Yeah, that's what it is right now. So we have to assign it new, and that should be it. Yep, there you go. That's pretty convenient too. Usually I also have the angle of the brush at 3 and 4, but I'm using that very, very rarely. Actually, if I would have like a brush like that, then it would make sense to like be able to adjust the angle very quickly too. Yeah, but most of the time I don't need that. Okay, Anyway, but the main thing is that I can easily move around my stuff right here. So actually I wanna bring this back to the lower layer and have my gun on top of it. At a height of, yeah, is that too low? I don't know. Maybe like that, yeah. Okay. And then I'm taking this back a bit. Oh, I should change my brush. So then I'm deleting wait, why is it not showing how I move my what? Can I not? Oh, I think that is an issue with the newer version of GIMP. I cannot edit invisible layers, which I'm trying to do right now. Okay. I think I addressed it in the I don't know, some kind of forum or so. And there is an option for this. Just where is it? Yeah. There you go. Because I like to do that exactly for this purpose. If I want to, like, yeah, erase parts from an upper layer that are supposed to be behind a lower layer, then I do that. Okay. Maybe get like some, pretend like he's grabbing the gun actually from down there too. Let me just look at the actual the actual battle poses. How I, oops, not this one, but this one. How did I do that there? Oh yeah. Okay. That looks like a hand to me. Okay, now I merge the layers and I pretty much got what I wanted. Maybe it's working as I'm expecting it to work, but maybe not. We'll see. Because the problem is the cell size is relatively small, although it's a tall char set. So In contrast to where he's standing right there, in the middle of the cell, he's now pretty far to the side, and I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. But we'll see. So if you're shooting, then set move route player, change graphic, barbatus. Yeah, the thing is, you have to look at the charset in graphics program or whatever to see the cells and to see what you're actually choosing. But yeah, right now I'm choosing the last one, and I also want to fix direction and fix direction and stop animation. And I want you to move right. Yeah, so I will have him move to the side and thus sort of simulating the, what's it called, recoil? I think it's called recoil, I'm pretty sure. Recoil. Yeah. How do I know this word? I have no idea. It's getting pretty dark, but I think the webcam image is still looking pretty light to me. Oh yeah, at least as long as I'm working on a light screen like that. That apparently makes a great difference. Yeah. I was also looking for some filter that would, I don't know, sort of normalize the webcam lighting, but I couldn't find one in Streamlabs. So oh yeah, we need to change the graphic back. Unless we want him to stay like that forever. This should work, sort of. Of course it doesn't. Wait, 2. Oh yeah, wrong direction. I was somehow assuming that 2 would be left, but it isn't, of course. I mean, yeah. I guess then it's 4. Still, I don't know how they came up with those numbers for the directions. Oh. Oh, of course, he's in the wrong cell. He needs to be in the lowest cell. Yeah, you see what I mean? That doesn't look too good. I thought maybe when, like, he would move back at the same time, it would look acceptable, but obviously it doesn't. So let's see what it looks like without the movement, but I guess I have to do this some way else. Okay, there's no weight right now. Let's throw in 2 weights. Maybe that's enough. I really need to figure out some kind of light situation for the upcoming streams. Yeah, that looks shit, of course. But I don't wanna. I mean, maybe I could like add some animation to that. Him like, I don't know, pulling out the gun or whatever. Or maybe. I mean, I don't want him to like run around with the gun all the time, because he might have to interact in different ways too. And also, then the torso would be super tall. It's actually he's having like a too tall of a torso already. You can see that he's like, his arms are like glitching into the structure. Or right there, arms go into the wall, and yeah, I don't want that to be. You know, he would have like a, what is it, almost 40 pixel long, almost 2 tile. No, it is 2 tiles, more than 2 tiles long char set on a system that is, yeah, supposed to have like only 16 char sets that are 16 pixels wide, except for, you know, exceptions. Except the exceptions. Yeah, that's why I'm going to a different char set with a greater cell size. Just have to be careful not showing you too much of it, because there might some, I don't know, spoilerish poses. I mean, who wants to do that? They can go back in the stream and see if they can find something interesting. Yeah, I need 4 cells, so I guess I go. This is only 3, and I need 4. Actually, it's not. It's directions, not cells. Yeah, I need 4 directions, like just a normal char set. So I'm removing this from here and saving this, so I don't have any junk laying around there. Oh, there's some nice flags, haha. Okay, what would be a reasonable position? Let me see. The eye is right next to the middle right here, so I guess I could... Yeah. I guess I can have his head a bit towards to the right at the moment he's shooting. I guess I could turn on the light. Let me just import that. And then we change the graphic to chart set 4 right there. Okay. Yeah, let me turn on the light and then we'll have a look how that looks. By the way, I mentioned it in the beginning, but didn't mention it again, unless you read what is standing on the overlay, but the voice channel is open for everyone, so if someone wants to come in and talk or whatever, you are free to do so. Yeah, the light is coming a bit from behind right now, which is not an optimal solution, I guess. Oh, thanks for posting the link, Shoko. You are, I don't know, you are the most fanniest fan I could ever wish for. That's all I can say about that. I have to teach Nightbot to post the link. Yeah, I have to post them to teach them to post links. Also, the Discord link probably. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm just a little bit distracted right now because there's a bunch of crows flying around outside. I mean, I can give you a quick look, maybe. Can I? Can you see that? And it's also a beautiful sunset. And there's the moon. Oh, it's kind of confusing. I forgot that my webcam is mirrored, actually. Yeah, sun is almost down. Oh, by the way, there's milling. Couldn't really fit her into this this setup right now. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we wanted to take a look at the animation right now. Okay. I mean, let's mess around with it. Excuse me, a bit. Maybe have a little wait before changes his graphic back. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions how to improve that, I'm down. I mean, I could also like have him pull his weapon and then immobilize him, so he has to pull his weapon and then shoot in one direction. But that's a bit inconvenient, I guess. But now you can see there's some recoil. And position is, yeah, position is alright too. I'm not sure how like other games would handle that. Yeah, I was also thinking about like limiting the ammo, so you would like find a chest in this area with like, I don't know, 10 grenades, and you'd have to find your way through the area with only using this amount of grenades. But of course, that is the easiest way for the player to soft lock himself. So I was thinking like, yeah, okay, if players would run out of grenades, I just refill the chest and they'd have some more grenades. But that also seemed stupid to me, so I basically just like, I'm basically just leaving him like with unlimited amount of ammo. But yeah, the disappearing outside the screen is working pretty good, you know? If I'm shooting from here, I still see like a bit of the explosion, but if I'm shooting from one layer, one tile above, oh yeah, because I ran after the bullets or the grenade, then of course I see it, but right now there's no, from this position there's no explosion anymore. Yeah. I mean, I could try turning on this light back here. I used to have this. I shouldn't talk when I move away from the from the mic. I used to have this on with the previous streams, but it's actually hidden behind the monitor, and I cannot get it in front because the path is actually blocked by my laptop. So it's a pretty stupid setup I'm having here. This is my chat viewer, and down there is the light, and there's my mic. Don't know if you can see that, and that's my main monitor. Yeah, it's not an optimal setup, probably, but I will think of something until next time. I'm really digging that Tomb Raider soundtrack, gotta say. Okay, let's move on. So far so good. Let's make the other poses then. So I can just copy this for the right pose. But then I'd have to make an up pose and a down pose, yeah. Obviously. So let's see. How would he... Yeah, I guess when he's... Okay, it doesn't make much sense when he's like mirrored right there. He's of course in one situation he's left-handed and in the other he's right-handed, but well. I guess most games mirror their poses in that way. But I guess for the up pose, I'm gonna make him left. I'm gonna have him pose like in the right pose. Guess that's what the player is mostly used to because the battle pose is the same. Oh, by the way, I wanted to read out my current notes for gameplay elements. So obviously you are going to destroy a lot of barriers with those grenades, and you will also be able to crush the entrance to the pyramid. So for those who haven't seen it yet, there's a pyramid here, and yeah, you will be able to shoot your way in there, because that's what Barbatus likes to do. He likes to shoot his way into stuff. And yeah, what other notes do I have? I mean, maybe some ice, some frozen seas or something where Barbatus can slide on. Then snow traps that are actually making map damage. So I was thinking about what's it called? Levine, yeah. Avalanche? Flood? What? Schneelawine. Snowslide, yeah, of course. Snow avalanche, okay. Interesting. I didn't know avalanche is that word. I didn't know. Interesting. Oh, there was a spam post in the chat, in my chat. I feel so honored. Okay, what other things? I got map traps. Not map traps, snow traps on the map. So we got snow slides that you have to dodge. Then, oh yeah, then I want to make like enemies on the map that you run into, and you do not notice them at first. And actually, I got that idea from Illusion of Time, which Shoko recently, well, fairly recently, half a year ago, recommended to me, and I played it by now. And there were these bushes, and I was so, I was really surprised, and I really dug those bushes suddenly running around and being enemies. That was really cool, and I wanted to make something similar for this area, like having, I don't know, snow piles suddenly coming to life and attacking you or something like that. Just surprising, interesting stuff. What else do I have? Yeah, I got collapsing ice bridge. I guess that's what we're going to work on in some of the next one of the next streams. Something else? Yeah, that's it for now, I guess. But if you have any interesting gameplay elements for this area, then feel free to suggest. And of course, we are going to create some enemies together, so that's going to be interesting as well. Yeah, but I'm still flattered that someone tried to. Okay, it probably was a bot, was it? Someone tried to post any spam in my chat. That's warming my heart. Okay, let's get into the posing. Probably, I guess I could drag up his shoulder a bit, his right shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, Illusion of Time was a good game. In contrast to Seiken Densetsu 3, which I, by the way, made a review on YouTube on. I guess his right arm has to go in very far. If I'm assuming he's trying to reach to around there or something, I have to go in pretty deep. Decently deep. Decently deep? What? Yeah. It looks good to me. But I'm taking this to the other char set that it's actually going to be supposed to be on. So how's the camera lighting? I feel like I look a bit like a vampire by now. I mean, I'm not going to stream forever from now on, but maybe I could make some adjustments. Color. contrast. Ah, that's better. Somehow the lightness is working like the... Yeah, I know it's off. Actually, when there's daylight and no sun, or at least no direct sun, it's a pretty beautiful lighting that's coming from those windows, but of course direct sun is awful. Yeah. Luckily I put this reflector behind me so you can't see the rest of the room. All right, let's go. I want to at least finish those poses today. So I guess this foot would be... I hate this, by the way. I hate pixeling poses. It's awful. I mean, there's not everything, but in making a game is like pleasant thing. Yeah, and that's one of those things for me. For others, it's maybe like doing cutscenes, but that's the part that I guess I enjoy the most. Creating a cutscene, making it up in my head, and then actually realizing it in the RPG Maker, like the capsule crashing. I can show those again. For those of y'all who haven't been here from the start, so this is actually how we end up in this snow desert. There's actually more to the scene, but I didn't want to show you everything, of course. Yeah. The asteroid belt in front is being calculated by a computer, and of course it's miscalculating the asteroids, and then you crash. Yeah, so I'm trying to get a reasonably good pose. Maybe that's enough already. I just want this leg to be more in front. So I'm making it darker down there, as if there's a shadow coming from the other leg on there. And also what's dark is usually more in the back for the human eye. The human eye! I could also, I think my monitor is on eco right now. Now eco's turned off. Could be that it's a bit lighter now. I mean, my face is lighter. Okay, what do we need from the gun? I guess we don't need very much. Mostly only the... Damn it, I'm pretty sure I looked that up when we made those things. What's it called? The... Lauf. Gun barrel, rifle barrel. Okay. Fine. Barrel. But isn't a barrel like more the thing that is like spinning on a revolver. Yeah. That seems like too long for me. That looks good. So then we got a hole there. Maybe let's shorten that a bit too. And then this weird, totally pixel artish transition. Okay. Maybe let's have this side a bit darker, or maybe not. It looks weird. Maybe let's actually... What? Let's actually have the highlight on the side for this perspective. What? What am I doing? I'm a professional. Perfect. If you're wondering how professionals work, that's how. Okay, let's have some light on there. Yeah, actually, just like with the probably having the light on the side was a bad idea. At least when I want that to stick out from the map. It's probably a good idea to have that's maybe a bit too dark, but to have like dark edges again, sort of like that. Okay, let's leave it like that. I just want to see the end result. And maybe I'll work on it till next week. Okay, let's go for the down pose. Yeah. So for this one, I actually want to turn his shoulders quite a bit, but leave his head where it is. So just oh, by the way, what I also did in the meantime, just a few weeks ago, So I created the first 30 tracks of the soundtrack. I created them in Cubase at my university. And now I'm working on the soundtrack with FL Studio. That's what I create the newer tracks with. And at some point I realized that the mastering of the old tracks is pretty shitty. And so I thought, what can I do about that? And at first I thought, yeah, maybe I could get like a test version, a trial version of Cubase and just remaster those tracks. Well, first of all, that didn't work because Cubase didn't accept my older project files, so to say. So I couldn't fully import, or the program couldn't read the data. So that didn't work, and also Cubase is a horrible program. Maybe not the program itself. I mean, the program is okay, but the installation process is horrible. Actually, when you want to use Cubase, that's at least for the pro version, I think, you always have to use a so-called dongle. I think it's called dongle, or although that sounds kind of kinky. I don't know why, but you have to use this activation dongle that is a USB stick that you always have to stick into your computer in order to be able to use the program. I mean, who's making this shit up? And people are really I mean, if you read comments on YouTube videos explaining this process, people are so lost doing this, and probably a lot of people give up at some point, and and not use, and especially not buy the program eventually, which is apparently what the developers had in mind when they came up with this concept. Anyway, I at least made it to the point where I yeah, it's begging them to crack their stuff, which of course I did not do. We handle business later, right? Okay. So I got to the point where I could actually import my projects, my older projects, and and Cubase couldn't read them. It couldn't read certain instrument data, whatever. So the plan of, I had to cancel the plan of remastering the stuff in Cubase. So at some point, and I really, sometimes I'm rushing stuff. At some point this idea popped into my head: what if I export MIDI data, the MIDI data from those projects, and import it to FL Studio, which I knew would be a ton of work, but somehow it was also worth it. And that's why at some point I just started doing that. And sure enough, 1 week later or so, I had finished all 30 all 30 projects. I had rebuilt all the projects in FL Studio, and what you have to do for that, you have to. So every audio track has like, I don't know, 5 to 10 instrument tracks. So you have to assign an instrument to every one of those tracks. And then, of course, you have to manually recreate automation, like stuff like audio changes, not audio, volume changes or pitch changes or whatever. Yeah, and that's what I did. I rebuilt all my Cubase, all my 30 Cubase tracks from the Deep 8 soundtrack in FL Studio. And it was a ton of work, but I did it. And at some point I'm going to be able to like remaster them and make them sound better, like in the demo version, in the Deep 8 demo, because some stuff was just not treated. Actually, I didn't know anything about mastering back then, and I hope until release I can gain some experience in that field and deliver something that sounds excellent. If anyone watching has tips on mastering or tutorials on mastering, let me know. Okay, let's see. I got the barrel. How wide is it? 5 pixels, yeah. It's begging to crack their stuff. That's very well expressed. Very well said. Yeah, I guess you could be holding it somehow like that. The problem with poses like that is that RPG Maker characters are naturally totally disproportionate. They have totally absurd proportions. So arms are generally too short. So short that they can't even like reach over the top of their head. So if I was to just flip this arm, he couldn't even reach his back hair. It's ridiculous. And if you want to make poses where they're holding something or so, it's getting really ridiculous. I mean, usually you do what I just did there. You like artificially lengthen whatever the arm a bit. Yeah, I guess that makes sense somehow. Yeah. I'm digging that soundtrack. I can only repeat myself. Let me see. I just want to see how loud the music is in contrast to my voice. Okay. Yeah. It looks like it's audible. Okay, let's go for... Let's just repeat that color I used there for the edges here too, so it stands out from the background. Maybe I should use a darker color for the edge of the hole. Yeah, that's all right, I guess. It's mostly not there, but also don't want to get a muted video. I don't think they would mute video because of this, honestly. Let me bump it up a bit. Yeah, I turned it up. I would suspect that the algorithms don't recognize this very well. I'm not too sure about this lighting. Maybe go for something like that. Yeah, that looks all right. Okay, how do I proceed with... Oh, maybe I'll draw the bayonet. How do you pronounce that?
Bayonet.
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 Bayonet. Okay. Okay, it's barely visible anyway, so I don't know. I don't think anyone would miss it. Let's just draw like a little line here. Yeah, okay, that's all right, I think. And maybe a little light color there. Maybe like that. I don't care. No one's gonna be asking. Yeah, but where was the bayonet on the front pose? Not gonna happen. Okay, how do I proceed with that part? That looks pretty annoying. I need to remember when I turned up the music. It was at around 3 hours 35 minutes. Okay. Guess it's going back a little more. Let me actually bring up the render. Where is it? That's the submarine gun. I like his shoe caps. Yeah. So we got this whole wooden handle thing there. And I somehow have to emulate that right now. Emulate? I don't know. So apparently that has gotten a sort of a outline there. I don't even understand what I did here. It's weird. Did I mention that I'm digging this Tomb Raider soundtrack? Yeah, that looks good to me. Oh, I forgot. I haven't been messing with the legs yet. So what leg is in front, right leg forward? Okay. Good. So let's just artificially lengthen this leg. Yeah, they're quite shiny. Maybe a little too shiny. But I tried to make some like scratches on them too. Oh yeah, I don't know if that was in the what's it called? The gameplay demo, the tech demo. But he has an attack called German name is Stahlkappenkick. Not sure what how I called it in English, if I even did give it an English name yet. Let me see. In case I can actually find it in this mess of common events. That's really you can see how many common events I'm using by now. I had to extend the limit to 760 by now, and yeah, it's getting really hard sometimes to know where everything is. So where is my mod display? Mod names. Yeah, steel cap kick. Stahlkappenkick. I don't remember what it's doing. I think it's delaying the ATB of the enemies. Oh yeah, and it's a counter attack. It's a counter attack to, I think, physical attacks or something. Okay, let's go and... Actually, I don't have to do much with the back leg. back leg, rear leg. What is it? I need to know. What? Hind leg? That sounds weird. Okay. Just roll with it. Hind leg. Okay, we got a beautiful hind leg that is hidden by the gun, so I don't have to worry about that too much. And that's it. Really not sure what this right here is, but I'm not too concerned about it either. Yeah, that works somehow. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I need to close something to be able to see all my Explorer windows. By the way, Shoko, are you working on at the at the same high school Gabri is working at, or how come that you like spend time in his lectures? Okay, I need to actually insert the move events. Okay, this is... I think this is down, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know each other from a project. Oh, you work in research. Meaning you work in research right now, because like you typed something into the chat about like the schedule or something. That was just what I was wondering about. Okay, down. I think this is right. Oh, it tells you. Okay. And this is up, so he has to move up. Oh, what? No, he has to move down, of course. It's negative recoil. I just invented negative recoil. Down. Yeah. Well, you didn't moderate my post. Okay. It's working. I think I mean, I just posted something stupid and I think I caught him a bit off guard there. Why move down? No, move left. If this is right, then he must move left, yeah. He seemed a bit embarrassed by my post, so... Okay, that's working. Get some recoil going on. I mean... Oh, I should probably... yeah. Set the movement to... Yeah. Skip. otherwise this is happening. It's locked. Skip. Hopefully he's only skipping the move command, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's still Twitch. That's what I was thinking too, that anyone could pop in and like write shit, but okay. Yep. It's working. I mean, now next thing I can do is like adjust the position of the grenades, of course. And then adjust the position of the explosion as well. Yeah, but we're getting somewhere. And he edits his lectures to blur out bad stuff and uploads it to internal learning platform. Okay. Good. So maybe he blurred my comment in the chat. I mean, I didn't write anything evil or something. Not the stuff I would say here. Yeah, I'm just right now imagining like him motion tracking the comment in the chat, like when it's moving down, the motion track would go down too, and it's blurred all the time until it's like out of screen. That would be funny, but I don't think he did that. Yeah. Okay, that's it for this stream. I didn't make a lot of progress, but I talked a lot of shit too and had a long intro, but that's okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and especially, of course, thanks to you, Shoko. It's been a pleasure, as always, and I don't know what I would do without you. But yeah, I see you guys next week, hopefully with Nightbot. Yeah, much love to you too. Hopefully with Nightbot, and I don't know, maybe someone will pop into the Devstream voice channel. We'll see. Yeah, but it was fun. And I have to think of something for the mic. Unless it's not too horrible. Okay, the mic is actually clipping when I do this. So I guess it's decently loud. Sounds like the old one? No, it should sound way better actually. What if I go here? What's the sound then? Is it too loud? Is it too, I don't know. I don't know what's the right distance for this mic. Okay, it's better. It's better when I come here. Right. I will have to look at the stream. And yeah, I guess I could figure out a setup where I can have at least the mic, I don't know, closer to my head and further away from the keyboard. Right. Should I upload the stream to YouTube? I don't know. don't think anyone is watching that, and it's actually quite some work. So I'm not sure if it's worth it. Documentation, yeah. Honestly, I'd rather have them on YouTube and not on my hard drives, because they're pretty huge and they would fill up my hard drives pretty quickly. Especially unconverted. I guess the stream is like, I don't know, 10 gigabytes or something like that. I mean, hopefully, I mean that's what YouTube is probably still good for, a data or video storing platform, unless you have any questionable political statements to make, which, well, sometimes we do in the debate Devstream, but yeah, I don't think we're drawing this much attention on us that this is being checked very thoroughly. Maybe algorithms check this, I don't know. Yeah, I could upload it, guess, with the least amount of effort. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.